know. See, why? Because...
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and you're... Well, what now?
Definitely.
Then what?
She...
I
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk...
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had... Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
Don't know. But you could just ask her.
There's nothing she could say to change what...
Maybe. But there's nothing out there to justify...
Ugh. You really want a happy... with all of us. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, see...
Command.
Damien. God.
You are...
Come...
In... I must... I sent... Let's... In...
You look...
Yeah.
I should...
Your...
My... For an... In more...
Thank you.
The gun...
Feel...
I try... In a... You read... As...
If my...
We... The witch...
The Dutch...
You have... Thus...
Bitterness consumes Syanna. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Syanna? You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Henriette, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Claim to understand the...
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them. She was...
You were children then. You and your sister both had no...
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid soup, and which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the... It's true. I did not... The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered tidings. Since the day you vanished, I have lived. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong.
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no...
Thanks.